Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Turkish with me. We've just beaten Brentford 1-0 here at G-Tech Community Stadium. 60 million down the drain. Can't have a score.
Have you started every interview?
I heard you.
Have you started every interview?
No, not everyone.
Why me?
Because I have to start with you. Because I don't know, were you singing it? Or were you singing on?
No, I wasn't singing it. No, obviously, one of the reasons I'm in the Brentford end. So I don't think I could get away with singing something like that. Obviously, with my well-known face in the YouTube community. But I'm happy for him. Shall I tell you the truth?
Go on.
Let me tell you how I felt at the 85th minute. I thought to myself, this is one of those days. On my fan cam, I'm going to say, how do you expect to win games when Eddie and Havertz are the players coming on? But we won the game. and Havertz got the goal. So let's change that one might need to be parked off for another day. Because I'm sure there will be another day with those two. But Havertz, now is the time to kick on. Because for me, that's his first goal for Arsenal Football Club. The first penalty goal, it was like a charity, gesture from the squad. Yeah. And you could see from his celebration after scoring that penny, he knew it was a charity, gesture. So this one was the one. He found himself at the back post, buried it, and then he went off straight.
He gave it the ears. He gave it the ears as well.
Yeah, and that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Now I need to see it consistently. Now I need to see him being a threat in the opposition box, because we have praised him for a lot off the ball. True. And I think he does deserve praise for that. It deserves a mention for sure. Yeah. But I think at times we've overrated and overhyped some of the performances we've seen. Today, he comes off the bench and he's a difference maker. Yeah. And when you spend 65 million on an attacking midfielder, that's what I'll call him, an attacking midfielder. Yeah. You expect him to be a difference maker now and again, and he was today. And we needed a difference maker because we were struggling to create chances yet again. Now I'm not going to go back and moan about it, because I said, listen, if we win the league, being a more controlling side, less fluid on the eye, less exciting, I don't mind. Let's just win a league any which way, I don't care. Yeah. Today, I just thought, coming up to the 85th minute, coming up to the 86th, 87th, I thought, it's this whole, lack of creating chances thing again that's going to cost us tonight. And it didn't, because Havertz come on and got the goal. You're
right, you say about, the chance, lack of creative chances, but how are you feeling throughout the game today? Because there was chances. I mean, Eddie, there was a moment where he could have slipped in 3 players and he ended up taking a...
In that moment, he thought he was Henry. That's when he done that. I looked at it and I thought, this guy thought he was him.
He opened up.
He thought he was Henry. But listen, we won the game, so I can laugh about it now. If we didn't, then I'd have a very different opinion of that moment, because that moment was the moment for me in the second half where it looked like
that was going to be it.
We should at least have a shot on target and make the keeper work, if not score.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to some other moments then. You said he thought it was Henry. What about Ramsdale at times where Brentford could have capitalised but got life?
Ramsdale thought it was Barthez. Nah. You know what? On one hand, those moments are unacceptable. On the other hand, and this is coming from someone that wants the club to be more ruthless, doesn't really care too much about people's feelings, I do feel sorry for him because he's under a lot of pressure.
Agreed.
I think really Arteta's made a mess of the goalkeeper situation, and I think it's a mess that needs sorting out ASAP, one way or the other, because they're both a bag of nerves, It's not like Raya's come in and been composed, and we all see the reason why he's come in and displaced Ramsdale. True. He's been a bag of nerves. Today, Ramsdale was a bag of nerves. I think the situation does need to get sorted out sooner rather than later.
But how? But how do you sort out? Because
I mean, the only way to sort it out is to put Ramsdale up for sale. If Raya is your first choice keeper, then you have to, because at the end of the day, the more that it goes on like this, the less value Ramsdale has, because he's losing value on the pitch with these types of performances, and he's losing value off the pitch with his dad having an interview, him kind of not being happy in the position he's in. So at this moment in time, I'd be looking at 50 mil for Ramsdale minimum.
So there's not a place for you, Turkish, for both of them, just to do what Arteta originally said, that I can rotate my goalkeepers.
He didn't mean that. We know what Arteta wants, and that's fine. If you want Raya, that's fine. Let's just hope it works. Because I don't really care, like I said, I don't care too much about feelings. Fair. So as much as there's reasons why I think Ramsdale had those moments today, we've seen those moments before when Ramsdale wasn't under this type of scrutiny, let's say.
That's true. Listen, talking about feelings, don't hurt mine here. I've got a top for you if you want it, because we're top of the league now.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Is it game week 14?
Yeah, it's game week 14.
He's there.
I think it's 13 actually. I'm joking. People, allow me, because I know that was a joke. But top of the league, Turkish.
Last year was a joke too, bro. Do you think that wasn't a joke? That was a fucking joke, mate. I tell you that.
But top of the league, you're not looking obviously too much into it. I understand that it's still early on. I learnt my lesson last year, but listen, top of the league, it's a big result, especially considering City and Liverpool, the draw earlier. A lot of pressure on us today. you know, being top of the league, what are you taking from it?
First and foremost, I think what Liverpool have, you know, done in the first 12, 13 games has led a lot of people to believe they'll be back in the title race.
100%.
Yeah? And Man City, Liverpool have been the title race for the last 6, 7 years or so. I think what today does is let them know that Arsenal are here again. So it's not a Man City, Liverpool thing anymore. It's Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal.
I like that.
It's still very early. You know, we still got a lot of football to play, a lot of games to get through. But with them two drawing earlier, listen, we get 2 chances in the season where they play each other. If we're going to be there or thereabouts, then when they play each other, we've got to take advantage. I think today was the perfect result. I wouldn't have minded a Liverpool win, anything but a City win. Yeah. But it was a draw. And we capitalised today. You know, we got 2 points on either club. And we're top of the league at the moment. Being top doesn't matter right now. But to come back off international break and in the first game back, you go top of the league, heading into a schedule that's, you know, looking very hectic, very tight in December. Week in, week out, we've got 2-3 games. So heading into that hectic schedule, we need to be there or thereabouts. And more importantly, heading into January, we need to be there or thereabouts because we do need something. You know, we've won the majority of games this season. So when I talk about chemistry and fluidity and the lack of creating chances, the clap back is always, look, we're winning games, we're top or we're near the top. And that's fair enough. That's why last fan cam I said, listen, I don't have to like the football we're playing. As long as come May, we're lifting something up. I don't care how we do it. But in January, we do need something because there is something missing. And I think it's a Thomas Partey-sized hole that's missing in the side. Right. I think he's a key part of why we're not as fluid or you know, we lack the transition that we had last season. So I think either Thomas Partey needs to come back and stay back, or we need to sort it out in January. And by sort it out, I don't mean another Jorginho. I mean sort it out. And it'll be difficult to do in January because it's January, but my question would be, why didn't you do it in the summer? Because it's not a surprise that Partey is injured again. But listen, all in all, we're top of the league. We've got the 3 points here again. It's a clean sheet away from home. A lot of top performances, and Kai finally gets his first goal of the season.